Okay, so we need to go ahead and move to the Grossberg Law Offices. So go to your entrance and then to the Grossberg Law Offices from... We gotta go here. Then move to the Grossberg Law Offices. Here we go, back here. His painting's still not back. Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something. Are you not? I was an understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And now you're Mia's something too, aren't you not? Are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Well, now that we're talking to him, let's talk about what happened. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. The painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. We can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my dessert. It's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Okay, so we need to go ahead and present the autopsy report to him. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man who the Mr. Edgeworth shot? Ooh, got quite a reaction out of him. Let's talk to him about Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss that they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. Spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. That's a touchy topic. DL6 incident. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was cleared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one that helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with the Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Damn. Wow, what a revelation. Well, we have nothing else to do here, but go to the detention center and talk to Edgeworth. Visitor's room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Mr. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guessing he hasn't found anyone yet. Alrighty, right off the bat, let's present the photo of Misty Faye. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounds like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think that I would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask me whatever you like and I shall answer to the best of my abilities. We finally broke through Edgeworth's hard shell. Let's talk about the very big subject at hand, the DL6 incident. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared that suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that the terrible incident was about to end, and now, this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, that case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from the public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he's about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Your father. So is your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were trying to follow his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Alrighty, so we need to present the lake photo to this guy, so let's go to the lake photo. Who would have thought there would be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Wright, it pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Hell no! No, of course we will. Who would have guessed this day would have come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request got put in the pocket. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down! Phew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Alright, let's move to the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, the Police Department. Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? Do you want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Alright, and let's present the Edgeworth's request. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start the new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get yourself some rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. And with that, we are done with the first section of Turnabout Goodbyes. Just like that, actually. We kind of sped through that part. Anywho, thank you for watching, and next time, we will be taking on the trial. We have a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of evidence, but can we prove that Edgeworth is innocent? Find out next time.